of the Semantic Internal Linking tool, and we're going to go over all the settings. So very straightforward to use, and let's just jump straight into it. So you have to add your OpenAI key. This is how you control how the links get inserted, right? So you have the ability to give a confidence score here that makes it eligible for things like auto insertion and that kind of thing. We'll show you what that means when we get to the link plan over here. Maximum outbound links, right? Straightforward. Minimum words between links, word per link ratio, and then minimum relevance score. This gives you the ability to pair the posts that you have with the entities and the triples and everything like that, so that it will use this relevance score to connect the posts. Okay, so minimum post word count, right, 100. You could make it more than that. So for example, if you want to exclude pages like, privacy policy, we could make it, let's make it 500 words. And then simple settings to just analyze everything automatically on publish. As soon as you publish a post, it will send it to the analyzer, and then auto inserts so that you don't have to even set the plan, create the plan. You just, at the link reports, where I'll show you in a second, it will automatically insert those posts. Okay, so save the settings. Okay, great. So now the bulk analyzer is very simple, very simply a bulk analyzer. You click analyze all posts and it will just go through all of that. It will take anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes depending on how many posts you've got. If you've got hundreds of posts, it's going to take you about an hour or so. It's going through each post, reading the post, analyzing the post with AI, and working out a whole knowledge graph for it, which, by the way, you get over here. I've just cleared the data, so I'm not sure if we're going to have a full knowledge graph yet. So all of this, this has not been cleared properly. So and I just did the bulk analyzer, so we ran them so that it's got a little bit of a knowledge graph at the moment. And there's no link plans or anything yet. That will be populated as soon as we finalize the topical map. Okay, so this is the first stage of working out how you want all of your content to be interlinked. The AI will automatically classify pillar, cluster, and supporting, but it does tend to get it wrong on really specific niche sites, right? It uses a scoring of the amount of entities as well as the size of the post. Okay, but it does get it wrong sometimes, so we've got the ability to drag and drop and move things around from cluster to supporting to cluster, and over to pillar, and whatever you want, just to make sure that everything is perfect. If you're not happy with the original, with the output that it comes with automatically, once you're happy with that, you confirm the classifications. And now we're moved on to another page here, where you have all of the pillar posts. And using AI and some algorithms, it has decided how to classify them. Again, it could get it wrong, which is why we've given you the ability. So for example, we want multi-login, go login. We want that to be down here by the by anti-detect browser guide, right? So that's what we want. We want. Oh, sorry. That is this? 1 second. Anti-detect browser 7 options. Yeah, no. This is the. No. This is the anti-detect complete guide. Anti-detect browser 7 best option. Okay, yes. Anti-detect browser. That was in the right one. Okay, excellent. That's in the right one there. Multi-account management. It's a different cluster. We're going to want that in the multi-accounting one. And then anti-detect browser pricing. That's good. This is all perfect in here. Multi-account management tools. We want that in there. And what else is here? Let's see if there's any other. Adds power. So that should be up here. Okay. Browser fingerprinting. This looks good. Everything in there looks good. In browser fingerprinting, it's worked that out perfectly. Now VPN. Versed browser automation, cookie anti-detect browser setup guide. This should go up here. want something like here. This should go into canvas fingerprinting, goes there. Multi-account management, that's there. Resident client ban prevention should really go in here. Actually, it can go there. Ban prevention, multi-accounts. Yeah. There'll be cross clusters as well. Let's see, account farming best practices. That can go into multi-accounting software. Account warm-up, also into multi-accounting software. Entity type browser proxy setup, that should go into there. Counting. Let's see what else. Anti-fingerprinting, that's good. Browser automation, VPN, team collaboration. You can put that in here. Actually, team collaboration can go into multi-accounting, and I believe okay, I think we're good for now. I mean, let's see. There should probably be a few more in anti-detect browser guide. So let's just grab a few more. Client account management. Okay, that's fine for now. I think that's good. You know, it looks like we've got everything there. Let's just add this on bulk profile creation. Bulk profile creation. Let's add that into multi-accounting software. Anti-detect browser API comparisons. Go log in anti-detect browser pricing analysis. Comparison guide. That's perfect for the best options pillar, and this is the Y, so we can actually put that in there. Account warm-up strategy can go in there. Okay, that's good. So we are going to, let me just put that in here. Profile sharing security. Yeah, that will go in there. Okay, so once you're happy with everything that you've got there, you click confirm clusters. And now we've got our plan. Okay, now we've got our whole topical map. That's now this is all saved now. You could always reclassify, but this is saved. Next place is the link plan. Now this is where the magic happens. Okay, so we are going to generate a plan now. And what this does when you generate the plan is it takes all of the entire knowledge graph, everything it's just extracted, all of the keywords, all of the phrases, the terms, and what have you in the back end, and it creates instructions on exactly where these links should go. As you can see, we now have 143 instructions created in 11 seconds. That's pretty quick. And what we can do now is, well, we can auto insert everything that's over 50% directly into post content. So we've got, see, these have got confidence of 82% all the way, you know, page 6. Let's see what the confidence is. 65% confidence, 62, 54. Okay, so we'll get most of them with apply auto inserts. Okay, so we've inserted that. We've got 63 automatically inserted links. And here are the anchor text, the keywords. Okay, it shows you the positioning as well. I don't like that it says unknown there. Let's have a look what it did. Better not have put it in the key takeaways. No, Okay, good. We've got lots of guardrails in place to make sure that it will not put it in anywhere other than the content. Okay, here we go. Perfect. There's the link. Okay, anyway, let's continue. Okay, so what we need to do now is just basically mark them all off now. Now as we mark them off, make sure that you pay attention, because it will tell you if it's going to include, because what it will do as a backup, if it says there'll be a deferred option as well. I'm going to do these. Okay. And then apply auto insert. You have to do them one page at a time. It doesn't save the settings from page to page. Okay, stale, because that means it's a heading placement. That's fine. We don't want links in headings, so it's not going to use that link. It'll just come up as a stale link. And then you want to look in the anchor text as well if it says something like "for more information." So it hasn't said that anywhere for more information. And what that means is that if it hasn't been able to actually find the actual term in the content, it will create a sentence at the back and the end of the closest, at the end of the paragraph with the closest entity connection to it. Okay, so we don't have that happening here. These are all, as you can see, the keywords, where they're going. Keyword phrases, all very, very natural. Okay, that's it. 93 links inserted in a couple of minutes. And we can go ahead and take a look at another post. But you can have a look. It's antidetectbrowser.us.com. And here you go. Account farming, systematic creation. Perfect. Anti-detect browsers. Create cookie jars without getting banned. There's another one. Unique fingerprints to invoke browser fingerprinting. Okay, there you go. So there you go. Those are the links. So just to explain again on how this works, back to the topical map. So what it's just done, so that you're very clear and you know what's happening, is it's directing all of these links between each other all the way back to the pillar. And it's doing that all here: pillar, cluster, supporting, pillar. And there you have it. This is your topical map. And now you know how everything is interlinked. Okay, so there's a couple of other features here. There's the link reports, which will give you an overview of what's going on. Okay. And then the rollback link. So if you want to do a complete full rollback, you can either remove all of the links. So if you're not happy with the way that a lot of the links were included for some reason, whatever it might be. This is generally for me for the testing while we were developing the app. We needed to have a quick way to remove everything so that we could do a quick fresh install. And then this again was added, and we're going to keep this in just in case something happens and you want to completely reset the database and all of the information within the app, so you could do a fresh install and go and start over again if for some reason you had to do that. Okay, so there it is. That is the app. That's how it works. I'd love to hear your feedback. So now that we've added some links, we'll have a little bit more information here. Yeah, there we go. Posts analyzed. That's wrong. It's 53. I'll look into why it's caching that. Probably to do with the way that it runs the automation in the background with WordPress and cron jobs and what have you. Then you've got pillar posts, cluster posts, and then total instructions created. That's for the link plan. 93 active links and 93 out of 94 active insertions. Okay, and then you can always reanalyze pages or bulk analyze the posts as and when you need, if for some reason you feel you need to. But generally you don't need to do that until only the first time. And then once you've done that, you can just go back to your settings, and then every time you add a new post, you want to have that clicked. And save the settings so that it will just add that to the database, and it will automatically get worked out in the back end exactly where they should go, where the links should go. Okay, so let me know in the comments what you think and how you're getting on with this.